Welcome back everyone to the channel. Today we have some couple of news. Raid has revealed their master plan and they have dropped a bunch of news out of nowhere, and now we have a bunch of events and a Titan event coming up. So stay tuned, we're going to check everything out and I'm going to give you some tips on how to best approach this situation and make sure you optimize everything. You don't fall to the traps that Plarium likes to put out there. All right, so let's start with the Titan event. Titan event is it's gonna have Thor's soul. So obviously, if you went for the fusion, you probably want to go for the soul, unless you're completely out of resources, no shards or whatever. Then I guess just do whatever you can. But preferably, if you have the resources, you want to go for the soul because yeah, you get extra attack, extra critical damage, you get accuracy for Hydra and whatnot, so you can put the decreased speed, you can build your Thor for even more damage, and of course the blessing, you can put some higher awakening. So yeah, it's a good idea to go for it, and in the way you'll get some rewards. Now this town event is gonna have 1750 points, and you, to unlock everything, you gotta get 1500 hammer points. They're called hammer points this time around. And so yeah, it looks like it's gonna be split souls. So you can get the 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. Sometimes they only do 4-star, but that would be that would kind of suck. We would be kind of disappointed in that, so I expect to see a 5-star soul in there. And of course you get other rewards like a legendary book, mythical books, primal shards, and if we're lucky we'll get an eternal soul stone. They don't always do that one, but I think that's one of the better ones. And yeah, so we can expect 1750 points, 1500 points to unlock everything. So if you want to unlock everything, you probably have to do 2 summon events. There's usually 3 of them, so watch out for that. Now Freya Deck of Fate event, I am expecting that to be included for the Titan event. So usually Deck of Fates have like 250 points, so just watch out for that. If you're going for Freya, then you don't want to skip that one. All right, so 200 points there. And now as far as the Freya event, we're thinking it might be something related to shards. 20 sacred shards at minimum, could be even more depending on how greedy Plarium is. But usually you can combine that with something else like champion training or dungeon divers or artifact enhancement, whatever it is. So just watch out for that. Now keep in mind that it could be soul stones, so it could be soul stones and dungeon divers. So you want to make sure you save some eternal soul stones if you can, and some immortal soul stones, so just in case, just so it's not that much of a grind when you're doing the other part like dungeon divers or champion training, right? So that's what we can expect. I do expect Freya Deck of Fate event. As far as the other shard events, I am expecting a champion chase this weekend, or possibly the Deck of Fate this weekend. I know we're having a summon rush tomorrow, and the other events are usually pretty much like a fusion, you know, turn attack, dragon turn attack, and all the spider, whatever. And then dungeon divers, artifact enhancement, champion training, all that stuff, guys. So you know, make sure you get prepared, because your second job is gonna be it's gonna be going overtime for the next 2 weeks, unless you plan on skipping this. And yeah, so that's I think that's everything so far for the Titan event. We'll have more information soon. I'll keep you guys updated with that, and see if we have anything different by any chance, but I don't expect anything much more different than what we've seen in the past. The other thing that we have is tomorrow we're going to have a summon rush event starting on Tuesday, and then it'll go towards Wednesday as well. Basically, summon rush is going to have Titan event points, and yeah, I was thinking about this. It's kind of shitty that we didn't know about this until now, like until today, because you know a lot of people went for the summon rush on Saturday last weekend, and then they come up with this, and then there's Titan event points. People were probably going for the soul as well. Now they probably have to do the summon rush, or I mean, I guess you can skip it, but then you're pretty much required to do everything else, because this is probably going to have 200 points, right? So yeah, it kind of sucks that they didn't forewarn us about that, but that's Plarium. We can always expect some of these dirty tricks that they have upon us. But Summon Rush is gonna be you can get some of them faction unity champions from there, like Teox and Freya and whatnot. Fina, and that's not Freya. You can get Fina from there. And some other champions. And it's gonna be on Tuesday. It's gonna be the Bannerlords, High Elves, or Sacred Order, and then on Wednesday it's gonna be Origin Tribes, Lizardmen, and Skinwalkers. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Just if you're gonna go for the summon rush, just open your sacreds on Wednesday. Do yourself a favor and get Teox. If you already have a Teox, get a second Teox. Faction Guardians, double Teox, Hydra, whatever. I mean, he's just the most busted champion, faction unity champion that you can have. So that's the one you want to go for. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go all in on this event. All in by that saying, get the maximum, get the 50 fragments, get the Titan points, and then depending on the rest of the rewards, I might just complete the summon rush. I do have plenty of sacred save ups, so this is the kind of events that you want to save. These are the kind of times that you want to save your sacreds. 96 sacreds, that should be fine for Freya and this summon rush, whatever. The other thing that we have going on is this Prism pool event going on right now, and we have all the Unity champions. You can get souls for them, and then you can get souls from some decent epics here. I mean, they're not bad, but I mean, the summoning chance is legendary 2 to 6, epic 2 to 6. Dude, just make it 3 to 6. I mean, I think epic should be 4 to 6, and legendary should be 3 to 6 at least, man. This is just such a scam, dude. But yeah, I mean, I already pulled mine. I pulled a 3-star. Whatever his name, Noob Cakes. I forgot his name, so I just know him by Noob Cakes. But yeah, I mean, I already had a 4-star, so this is like a waste, dude. So yeah, I mean, I guess if you have a bunch of these champions, if you spend some money, then this is a good event for you. Buy a bunch of free Prism shards and go ham and get some of these nice souls. I was hoping for a Teox one, but didn't get it. There's also a Sand Devil tournament that offers some of them Prism crystals. Again, I would not open the Prism reward here that you get for free. I would just save it for the next one. I think the Prism event will be over, and then you can just save it for the next one. I could be wrong. Either way, 3 days and 16 hours. I think it'll be fine if you just don't collect the reward and save it for the next one. I think that's the way to go. Also, we have an Odin Trial Tournament. Odin Trial Tournament is going to have some hammer points, so you definitely want to do that if you're going for the soul. This is not turn attack, this is just a regular one. So you have to just basically farm the gear. Hopefully you have a good team. If not, let me know. I can put up some teams out there and see if you have any of those champions. But yeah, this is not a bad idea to do, and so far they've had good rewards on these Odin trials, like an Immortal Soulstone. Usually if they have an Immortal Soulstone as a reward, hey, it's a good idea to go for it, right? Also, guys, the fusion's coming to an end, and you want to make sure you got all the points so far. You can only have 50 left. I mean, I think Ice Golem still got a few days. Ice Golem still got a day. Classic Arena's about to end. Champion training. So 50 points is kind of like where you want to be at, because if you want to do the Summer Rush, that's another 50. Otherwise, you might have completed it already. Who knows? But right now I'm at 50, and I'm gonna do the Summer Rush tomorrow. It's gonna be a 1+1 event as well for the faction unity champions of sacred shards. Again, guys, I recommend opening on Wednesday and just going in for Teox. Go for duplicate Teox. Also, don't sleep on the cow, guys. The cow, where is it? Boland. Is the cow, or what is it? It's like more like a bull, right? This guy looks pretty good, man. Ignoring resistance, removing all buffs from all enemies, and then stun. Odin, he does basically the same thing. So I mean, this guy's pretty decent. He's got 2 passives, turn meter, ignore defense on stun targets. Could be pretty nasty. There's Maris in this faction, and other decent nukers like Sun Wukong and Ragash. So yeah, I recommend definitely on Wednesday for this guy. And then Origin Tribes, I think this is the worst one. Not him, he's a beast. Where is that guy? Vizuk, he puts a bunch of poisons, right, and stuff. HP burn. Would be good against Amius. Yeah, just take down the boss real quick. But yeah, also for like Cintranos, we have that joke in the clan going on. He's good for Centranos. If he's good for Centranos, then he's probably a bad champion. No, but he seems like a good champion. So, yeah, not a bad idea. I would definitely open on Wednesday and go for those 2 champions. So yeah, guys, I think that's all I have for you in this video. I don't think there's much else to go over. Once they update the event calendar, I will go over some more of what's coming up, like the Deck of Fate, and then see if there's any plans or any stuff we can skip. Usually we like to skip this some of the summon events, but you know, if you got a bunch of shards and you like to you know, spend a little money on shards, then you can skip some of the other events, I guess, like Dungeon Divers, which is the one that takes a lot of time and energy. I'll probably be opening my shards and probably make a video about on it. So let's see if we can see if we can get a second TX, you know, because you can never have too many TXs, is what they say, right? But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Hope you found this informative. Stay tuned for the shard summon. I'm probably gonna open them on Wednesday, right? Usually I do a reset because that's when I get good luck. You know, that's a little trick there. Open them when this resets the soul merchants and you get the new dailies. I mean, that's where I got my first mythical from a remnant. So that's what I'm gonna do every time, right? But yeah, just you know, just do it at the best time. Like when you've been lucky, just save that time, you know, and then it'll just keep going, keep going. That's my theory, anyways, guys. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you around. Stay safe.